Hey guys, it's Jack Hyphen here. If you've been proactive enough to read the title, we're going to be reacting to my gig at Mews Fest 2025. And if I do seem tired, it's because I am. Because just a few days ago on Friday, I had my own headline gig at the Pier Hat in Manchester. DIY, ran it myself. Ooh. And I'm exhausted. Thank you to everyone who came. If you didn't come, you missed out. But for now, we're going to react to some video footage I got of my gig at Mews Fest 2025. So let's do it. You might notice I've got a bit of what looks like a festival drug bag. I must say I got that for free from my network provider Voxy. If you want to sponsor a future video Voxy, then I'm shouting you out right now. But it came in perfect time for me needing a little pouch for my GoPro and my other little bits for recording. So it's not drugs, it's equipment. So just putting my stuff down, hoping no one gets hold of my gear, that being lozenges and plectrums. You know what, and I do spot tiny things, and I saw this capo on the mic stand and I was like, that's Jack, the previous Jack that just played, and I'm going to make sure he's got that, because there's nothing worse than getting home and you've left your capo at the gig. I mean, look at that face. Making the musicians of Manchester happier, one small capo at a time. At this moment you can see me, I'm kind of trying to figure something out, and basically I don't have a jack lead long enough to reach how far back the amps are. Luckily Ava had a wireless jack that I could use, and that got me through. And then we'll just whiz through the setup, it's boring. And if you ever wanted to hear what kneecap sounded like 100 miles an hour, here you go. So in line with my other stage anxieties, I'm looking around, I'm like, shit, where's my water? So at this stage, I'm like, it's now or never. If I don't have a water on stage, I'm going to be ruined, so I need to run. Ah, and that's nice, isn't it? The band didn't talk about me behind my back, which is nice to know, because I'm sure there's a lot to say. But, you know, they're just patiently waiting, so fair play. More patience than me. So yeah, I get back and poor James, still setting up his drums. Justice for drummers, that's what I say. They've got the most physical labour to do when it comes to setting up for gigs, and don't think I don't care, because I do. I really do. If you want to comment below and just say justice for drummers, we'll get that going, because it's a cause I truly believe in that I just came up with right now. So yeah, here we get to a little sound check. It's quite quick because the times of our sound check were reduced massively. It just happens sometimes. Yeah, I think it sounded pretty good. I know I sound like I was taking the mic, but this is actually I'm going to go from being silly to being normal, so I hope that's not too chaotic. How's everything on stage? I like to check that the band have a good monitor mix, because I know how important that is, and especially for Ava, who doesn't have an amp on stage acting as a monitor. It's important for her to be able to hear herself, so that's what we were trying to figure out. And there we are, the thumbs up from Ava, the universal sign of everything's alright on stage. Followed by a great thumb up from me, which again means cheers sound guy, all good. And then what's so cool about this event, they always get very interesting, cool radio presenters or people of that ilk to come and introduce us onto stage. And for this time, it was the one and only Adam Brown from Radio X. So that was very cool. And if you like cats, he's got a podcast called Cat's Got Your Tongue, in partnership with Cats Protection. And again, not sponsored, just doing this. So I'm just that sort of person. So if you like cats, go check it out.
Mews Fest 2025, how are we? Are you good? Are you well? Hello. So please make loads of noise for the brilliant Jack Hyphen.
So we're going to kick off with Your Wrong Side. Let's have a listen. considering this is all from a GoPro microphone, I think it sounded pretty good, pretty groovy, and the levels seem alright, so fair play. Good job.
Thanks for being here early as well to listen to me, and also the Jack previous, if you still around. Anyway, give it up for Jack Dolan. I guess some good music in hand for saying that.
Yeah, I do tend to waffle a lot on stage. I think it's sometimes just the jittery feeling of being on stage and just wanting to perform and sing the songs. So that bit in between is like a bit, I don't know, there's these like things fizzing around inside me. So I think that comes out in waffle on the mic. Sometimes goes well, sometimes...
Sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit.
I mean, see for yourself.
And this next song is written on Ava's hand.
Yeah, I'll make a point about this. I always don't have a set list, a physical set list. I always don't have a physical set list. Does that make sense? Partially down to my last minute nature sometimes, and secondly because I don't have a printer. And also it's great to not print things too much for the environment. Ava is an avid hand list writer, so that seems to be what we always do. So thank you, Ava, for that. Hopefully she's not getting like ink poisoning from writing on her hand too much. Here we go, the big bridge of I Wanna Know for Once.
How can we live honest life? Such a mystery. I wonder every night. How can we live honest life?
So I always start clapping in this part of the song. We were like the second act of the day on a Friday in the afternoon. So it's, you know, people aren't going to be that drunk yet, so it's always a risk. Thankfully someone has helped me with his stick, so it sounds like it's not just me clapping on my own. If people don't join in, it's just a 30-year-old man stood on stage clapping to his own song, which is, put your own adjective there. You know, we did get some people clapping. Not the best response we've ever had, but that's how it goes with performing sometimes. But you know what I say, if you don't clap, you don't get clapped. There's something in that.
I wanna know for once that you won't be taken aside.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
So it was a nice big ending on that song. I think that went pretty well.
Thank you. And I appreciate you clapping along, because otherwise it's just a man on his own stood on stage clapping above his head. So thank you for that.
But let's see what happens next.
What's next, Ava?
Yes, that is me asking Ava what's next, because I never ever know.
So this next song is called Sidelines, and that's all I'm going to say. I'm just going to play it. Who starts? It's me.
And I mean, I also don't even know who starts. I mean, this just really sums up the sort of energy I can have on stage sometimes. Things just seem to just leave my head when I step on that stage. You probably can't tell, but I'm a little bit concerned about my guitar, and that I feel like it was a bit quieter, so I've had to change a couple of things, and this is just the start of a bit of a nightmare for me now.
After the end of giving up, if you take another look, maybe a bird's eye view.
Nonetheless, it does sound pretty groovy, let's be honest. When James's drums come in on the song is such an amazing moment for me. Hopefully for other people, but for me, I just feel like he's absolutely nailed the vibe I wanted on this song, and we're hopefully going to record this very soon.
I can't say I'll be alright. Where we live is a fine line. Every day sheds me right. When you're about to lie.
So, if there aren't any musical geniuses watching right now, this is actually in time signature 7 instead of 4/4, because, you know, I'm a bit of a genius like that. You know, I've done songs in all the signatures, you know, 4/4, 7, back to 4/4 again. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you very much.
Good, I say. That's my review. You've got my reaction to that song. Good. You may see my stress levels rise now, and I may cover it up. You can see in the footage, but I'm feeling stressed. So to me, when I'm playing my guitar, it's sounding really distorted through the monitor. It's just horrible, and the volume's just not right. So I'm trying to like counteract that by changing things on my pedals and stuff, but it's just not really working. And as you can see, the band are like, I'm telling Dan just start and loop it, because I'm needing a minute to figure this out. So you'll probably see the band looking very confused, like, why aren't we starting yet? And it's because I'm having this nightmare. I mean, my guitar is so quiet. I'm so stressed at this point. Oh my god, this is giving me PTSD. I mean, they're trying to do the intro and I'm trying to speak to the sound guy. It's carnage. This happens sometimes. This is just what live music is not all about, but it's just what comes with playing live. In hindsight, I can only think that it was because we were using the wireless receiver. Sometimes they don't work very well with valve amps. I believe that might have been a valve amp, because I've recently bought one myself and I had the same issue. But it was weird, it was fine for like 3 songs and then messed up. But it's all part of, you know, the journey. I've learned something. Bring along fucking jack lead. I'm either going over to the amp to try and salvage it, maybe boost it a little bit.
This is a rarity.
Rarity is like my chillest song, and I absolutely love playing it. It's like such a nice release, and it's like poetic. No, it's therapeutic. But on this particular day, it was the opposite. I feel like I need therapy after that technical malfunction. But I do love the song, so I do sing through it, and you can't really tell, but I am confused and stressed while singing this. So I've also learned I've got that as a skill in my arsenal.
Thank you very much. Sorry for the technical difficulties.
Yeah, so we can look at the rest of the set on another video, but even there, you see, I'm talking to the crowd. I can't let go of it. I can't let go. I have this issue where I need to figure out why it's gone wrong and not just go, oh, that's gone wrong, let's go on to the next song. Which I do eventually do, because once you've started a new song, it is in the past. But between that little pocket of time between finishing the song and starting another one, I'm still just racking my brains, like, what the hell is going on? I hope you've enjoyed this rambling reaction to my own musical performance, and I might do more of these. Let's just see how this video comes out. Let me know if you could tell how stressed I was from that footage, and also let me know if you've enjoyed this video. You know, do all this stuff, subscribe, like, comment, and it will help me. Ultimately, I'm doing this as a way to get myself out there and hopefully promote my music. So if you want to help perpetuate that, yeah, like, comment, subscribe and all that. Thank you very much. This is the rarity. You're at the center. It's hard to believe that our ties were severed. Not a means to an end, but I can't pretend that I'll be in this forever. What are we going to call this? Jack Hyphen Reacts. Should you make a theme song? Oh, Jack reacts, Jack Hyphen reacts, Jack Hyphen reacts. There it is.